Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so happy to have you on here, and I hope you guys can try these mandalas and have a fun time doing it. So before we get started on the mandala design, I'm going to explain our tools. So the tools I use are color-coded, so they have a color on the top of the tools. When you buy them off of Temu or Amazon, they usually just come clear. So first off, for the twirly tools, I do not use the green twirly for any of my tutorials, so you can set this one aside. As for the rods, the largest two rods, I, again, also do not use for any of my tutorials, but if you're doing like a bigger project on your own time, then of course you can use these. So now to help you understand what I have color-coded, you can lay them out biggest to smallest. The biggest one, which is the green one, next size down, we have it marked as the blue stick. And then next size down after the blue is the white stick. After the white stick, it's the yellow stick. And then we have the pink stick. And then last but not least, trying to pick them up, is the black stick. And then of course we have the twirlies. These are self-explanatory. They are color-coded already. You can color code them yourself. We use just nail polish on the tops of the tools. We can get started with the design now. So for today's class, I'm going to be using this color palette. So there is a bit of mixing involved. So yeah, for paint color number 1, I mixed Deco Art Americana Deep Orchid and Sunny Day. You just want to add like 60 or like 70 to 30 to get you paint color 1. For paint color number 2, I'm using Deco Art Americana Canyon Orange. For paint color number 3, Craft Smart Spanish Olive. For paint color number 4, Craft Smart Multi-Surface Deep Sea Green. For paint color number 5, this is another color I mixed myself. You're going to use Craft Smart Blue and just a black paint and a white paint and just kind of play around with it. I don't really know the proportions. I guess like kind of equal portions of everything. A little less white, yeah. But that's for paint color 5. And then for paint color 6, we're using Craft Smart Multi-Surface Radiant Gold. Okay, so now we're gonna get started on the pumpkin, and you should have little dots on 3 slices. So those are gonna be like your center points. So we're going to do all 3 designs at once since they're going to be all the same. So for the first step, we're gonna take the white stick with paint color 1, and we're going to place that first dot right on top of that little mark.
Paint color number 1, you said?
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
The white stick. Okay, moving on to the next step, we're going to use the pink twirly, the smaller end, with paint color 4. And to make sure our designs are as symmetrical as possible, we're going to place 4 guiding dots. So you're going to place 1 dot anywhere around the middle dot. Then you're going to go right across from it and place a dot there. Then you're going to find the center of those 2 and put it to the side. And then another dot right across from that one, so that we get these 4 dots like north, south, west, east.
Did they actually touch the big one?
No, we don't want them touching. The smaller end.
We did on all 4 of them?
On all 3. Okay, once you have those first 4 dots with the same size and same color, you're going to go in between the gaps. So you should end up with 8 dots all the way around. Okay, moving on to the next step, we're gonna use the yellow twirly, the smaller end with paint color 3, and we're going to put a small dot in between the gaps. Okay, moving on to the next step, we're going to use the white twirly, the bigger end with paint color 2, and we're going to put these dots above the small ones we just made.
With the bigger one? Yeah.
With the bigger end, yes. Okay, next step, we're going to use the pink twirly, smaller end, with paint color 5. And we're going to put these dots in between the ones we just made.
The ghost face.
Next step, we're going to use the black stick with paint color number 3, and we're going to put these dots above the small ones we just made. Okay, next up, we're gonna use the yellow twirly. We're gonna use the bigger end first with paint color 1. And you're going to place a dot above it like this. Then you'll switch to the smaller end, dip in the paint, but just the very tip because we don't want too much paint. Start next to it and drag around. Okay, next step, we're gonna use the black stick and the yellow twirly. We're gonna use paint color 4, and we're gonna use the black stick first, and you're going to place your dot there. And then with the smaller end of the yellow twirly, you're going to drag down in between to make a teardrop. And then you can stop there, or you can kind of challenge yourself and also do it up to kind of give it like a little So we're done with the design part. We're just going to do a little bit of overlapping. We're gonna use the black stick with paint color 5, and we're going to overlap the middle dots. Okay, last overlapping step, we're gonna take the white twirly, smaller end with paint color 2, and we're going to overlap these dots here. Okay, so now we're gonna get started on the other slices where it's going to be basically just a whole bunch of random dots. So it's up to you how compact you want it. This one obviously has some more spaces than this one. You can choose if you want more bigger dots or more smaller dots. So I'm going to be using basically all of my tools and just using all the colors and just kind of mismatching everything, just placing a whole bunch of random dots. Again, you can use more bigger ones if you want it to be like more bulkier, or you can use less bigger ones and then fill it up with more smaller dots.
So do you start with the bigger dots?
Yeah, start with the bigger dots and then you just slowly go to the smaller sticks and fill it in, yeah. 10 years ago.
Me too.
I don't have enough options for colors. Big naked spot.
He's kind of playing it by ear. She is, but right now she's in her friends. Starting this whole retreat center. Oh, right. But then she has to So, you do that, I say all the time. Sunday.